Welcome back. It is January 29th, last weekend of the month here. A balmy 12 degrees. Back here on the farm here, trying to get a little winter work done. Got a few postseason projects we want to do. I think we're going to try to cut that tree out that was blocking our lane for the second half of the season there. Put some salt and mineral blocks out, get a little bit of corn put out, and put a couple trail cameras back out in a couple areas just to kind of watch over things here for the winter. Nothing crazy, just a couple of winter projects that we need to get done. I'm not going to go too much into the stand preparation or anything. I'll do that later. Might wander for some sheds a little bit, but I think it's still too early. Most of the deer around here are still holding. So see if we can stay warm today. I got the camera up late after I saw those deer taking off. There was probably 15, 20 deer down in that little low area. We don't get down there much. That's kind of an area that we stay out of throughout most of the season. So looks like they're holing up in there during some of this cold weather right on the edge of that neighbor's picked cornfield. So, still a few of them around, it looks like. Oh wow, look at the traffic. This is the lane that had all the scrapes earlier this year. Here's the tree we gotta take care of today. I'm gonna walk up on this hill, see what kind of activity we've had. We haven't walked up here much this year. It's always nice to come up here in the snow. You can get a good idea as to how they use the landscape and what trails they're using more than others. That's one of the heavier duty ones. This intersection has always got a ton of deer activity. We can always see them from the ladder stand we have down in the corner, and we can see them from the stand that's up here on the hill. You can't really shoot this spot to either from either place. There's no good spot to put a stand either. All of these trees over here behind me, this is actually the property line. Every one of those trees is on the neighbor's side of the fence, so I can't get a stand in any of them. This might be maybe a spot for a ground blind. Who knows? We're up here in the middle of this big hillside that I always stay out of all season. Super thick up here. Gives the deer a great place to come and hide. I did see this earlier in the season. I wanted to come take a better look at it. Holy cow. That is a big, big deer to rub that tree. That is a big tree. Tine marks here. Tips of his tines are digging in the tree clear up here. I don't know a lot about reading rubs. I can tell you that is not a small buck. Oof. Wonder if he's still around. Jeez. I don't know if you can see it on my camera or not. There's a couple of deer walking in the woods way down there. I only brought my little GoPro camera, my little DJI. I didn't bring anything with any zoom feature today. So, a couple of big deer down there. That rub is absolutely insane. Tracks everywhere up here. This will definitely be a place I'll come shed hunting here probably in another month. It's just too early for our area. They usually hold till mid to late February. Get back to the projects here. We used to have a ground blind up here on this hill years and years ago. We haven't used it in probably 10 years or more. And as I was sitting up there in that stand this year, I was thinking about how good of an idea it would be to set up a ground blind with this fallen tree. Might be a project to do in the spring. What I didn't realize at the time is that it came down directly on top of our old one. I guess we're not going to be using the old snow fence anymore to brush in. All right, I think that's gonna do it for the day. Pretty successful day despite the cold weather. It's up to 14 degrees now. Got some food blocks put out. We got some corn put out. Stripped all the pads off of the ladder stands. About half of them have a cushion. Always take that off, otherwise the squirrels will get into them. Cut down that tree. A couple of little things. We got some our goose nests. Put some straw in those. So, pretty successful day, all in all. Probably bring the feeder up next time and throw a bunch more corn out. They bring some alfalfa blocks or alfalfa bales as well. Don't think there's anything else going for a while here, so it's going to be probably another month or so until I get into doing any, halfway serious shed hunting. It's just too early for our area up here, so we'll give it a look here probably in a month or so, end of February. Thanks for watching.